Hey guys, about 5 or 6 months ago, some of you might have watched my video asking a question if you believe that you were born gay and bi and lesbian and all that. Got a few responses, not a whole lot. Really, a lot of people just agreed that you were born gay or bi. Anyways, I don't really think that, but I was making this video for my coming out story. And I came out about 4 years ago this August. And then, anyway, so let's back up a little bit. Obviously, going through elementary, middle, and part of high school, or most of high school, pretty much, I dated girls, pretty much did everything, a normal straight person would do. And then my junior year, I started kind of thinking I had more feelings for guys, and watching the guys going down the hallway and staring at them and so on and so forth. There was one guy who I really had a huge crush on, and a few things led to another, and I'm sure you guys know what I mean. But I really stayed in the closet, and I dated this one guy for a long distance relationship, and we got to Skype, here and there, not a whole lot, and then our relationship kind of started going rocky a little bit. Then about that point in time, none of my friends knew. And then a really good friend of mine, I had told her, I told her, I sat down with her while I was driving, and we were listening to some music, and I turned off the radio, and I had said, "There's something that I want to tell you." And she said, "You're gay." Just kind of looked at her I was like, "Well, how'd you know?" She's like, I could tell from the way you act and occasionally the way you talk. I don't really catch myself talking gay unless I'm purposely doing it, but anyway. So that's when I started kind of coming out to my friends, certain friends, and then Desiree, who was my really good friend, she was pregnant at the time, and I think she was about 3 months pregnant, and she wanted to finally tell her grandma that she was pregnant. She was living with her grandma at the time. And so she asked if I would go with her to her grandma's for support. And I said, sure, why not? Her grandma never ever knew me or anything. And I think it was on a Sunday. And because I remember her grandma coming home from church, and she tells her grandma that, that, hey, we need to talk, and her grandma, says, yes, we do need to talk, and her grandma asked if I wanted to leave the house, and she had said, no, I want Shane here for support, and so her grandma said, okay. So then she comes out and tells her grandma that she's pregnant. So her grandma turns around and looks at me and says, so I guess you're the father. And I'm like, no. She's like, no, Grandma, Shane's gay. And I'm thinking, why don't you just announce it to the whole entire world? Which pretty much is what I'm doing now. But anyways, so you could understand why her grandma would assume that you're the father, because her grandma never ever met me, and we hung out all the time, and so you can understand why her grandma thought I was the father and everything. But anyways, her grandma, was cool, with her being pregnant, or I wouldn't say cool with her being pregnant, but, understood that she was going to be a mom and that she had the responsibilities of taking care of the child. Anyways, the father isn't in the baby's life at all, and he kind of looks up to me as a father figure, and I kind of look up down to him as my son. So he's always calling me dad, and and he sends me little cards and letters, and he's still learning how to write, but it's just cute, with what he can say and everything, and write. And I guess I'm kind of getting off topic here about my coming out story. But anyways, late June or late June of 2008, I was dating this one guy, and we had an awesome relationship. We got along. We really bonded with each other, and we dated about 5.5, 6.5 months, and I blew the relationship. Kind of got pushy with him and everything, and so I just kind of blew it away. Anyways, before the relationship ended, though, in about early July of 2008, Desiree and I wanted to get an apartment together. So we started going out and looking at apartments and fell in love with this one apartment and got approved for it. But then we're like, okay, well, now we have to tell your grandma. And of course, I have to tell my mom. So anyway, so she goes home and tells her grandma about it. And her grandma had, said she didn't really feel comfortable with her being pregnant and me living with her. So she said, Shane, if you don't mind, I would like to talk to your mom about it. And I was like, no, go ahead. So I told my mom, blah, 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 blah. Mom said, okay. And then, so Desiree's grandma and my mom were talking, and she, I just lost train of thought. Anyways, they were talking, and Mom was saying, I think it would be good for Desiree and Shane to live together, give them the responsibility and the maturity of, knowing what it's going to be like living on your own. So her grandma said, I just don't feel comfortable with the way for the lifestyle Shane has. So my mom's like, lifestyle? And she's like, yeah, Shane's gay. And Mom's like, what? So I don't really know what happened after that part of that story, and then I don't know really, how it ended, but then Mom comes in my room, and I remember I was packing up some stuff, and she had said, Shane, is it true? And I'm like, is what true? And I didn't know what she was talking about. She's like, and I was like, no, I don't know. She's like, you being gay. So I just kind of paused and started laughing, and then I was like, okay, yeah, it's true. So that's when my mom found out. Over the last 4 years, 3.5 years now, I've slowly come out a little bit more to other friends that's never known and other family members. And actually, just yesterday, I posted on Facebook that I got pretty much tired of holding it in. And for the friends and family that didn't know that I was gay, I had posted on my wall on Facebook telling them I was gay, and that if they couldn't accept me for who I am, that they could just unfriend me. So this is what I exactly had said on Facebook. Okay, I can't keep this a secret anymore. Those of you may know what I'm going to say, and if you can't accept me for who I am, then unfriend me. Okay, here I go. I am gay. Yes, I just said I am gay. Again, if you can't accept me for who I am, then unfriend me. And actually, pretty much, I've gotten positive responses from a lot of my friends and family. Some people, posted comments, and then other people sent me just a private message and really encouraged me that they were glad that I came out. Some of my family members said they already knew, and that they were happy that I came out. And I think it kind of took off like a stress, relief of stress off my shoulder of telling people that, I'm gay and I'm proud of it and everything. And it's the lifestyle that you choose And I know there's thousands of videos of people coming out on YouTube, a lot of the live videos, and it actually kind of takes courage to do a live video to come out into your parents. I don't think I could ever really have done that, but I kind of hope that this video will leave a positive reaction to the ones who are going to be coming out. The ones who might be wanting some help coming out, maybe some ideas of advice on how to come out in a better way to their parents. I'm always happy to hear comments on the video to know if this was an awesome video. I don't really think it was. Maybe at another date I will update it. But I feel that me officially coming out yesterday to everyone I know and everyone that I will know from here on out is going to know that I am gay, and that if they want to accept me for who I am, then they can, and if they don't, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm not going to judge anyone, and I don't expect it in return. If someone is gay but they're not ready to come out of the closet yet, it's up to them when they're ready to come out. I actually have a friend who is like 30 years old, and he hasn't really come out of the closet. So that, it takes the time, and it might just be something that you really keep it you keep it closeted for the rest of your life, and that's perfectly fine. It's up to you on what you want to do, what you are comfortable with. I am going to post a link to my Facebook page down below, and anybody who would like to friend request me on Facebook can shoot me a message. I'm always up to making new friends and so on. So I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and I look forward to maybe chatting with some people in the near future. We'll talk to you later. See ya.